morning. It is windy where I am. We are in New Hampshire today. We are about to drive up Mount Washington. This is something that no one in our family has ever done. I actually can't find the rest of my family at the moment. They've gone somewhere to go to the bathroom, and I'm just standing outside the car at the bottom of the mountain. We are very excited to be driving up because, as I mentioned, no one in our family has done this before. I guess as a kid, well, I do have some memories of it, so I can't really say I guess. As a child, I did attempt the drive with my dad at one point before I even had siblings, and we had some car troubles and we didn't make it all the way up. And so I have never actually made it to the top. So I'm very excited to do that today, make it to the top. This area is beautiful. Look at that mountain. Look at that view. We are so lucky to be coming on a day. Oh, I just saw the sun shining off of a vehicle driving up there. Do you see that road? That's crazy. We are very lucky to be driving up Mount Washington on a day when the peak has no clouds up there. It's not common that that is how things occur because it is so high up. So we're feeling really lucky, like we planned this super well, and we're excited about the weather. It's not super hot. So we're gonna go get ourselves checked in over there. It is a cost to drive up the mountain. It's $45 for a car and a single adult passenger, $20 for each additional adult, and $10 for kids over the age of 5, I think. So that's what things are looking like around here. And it's looking also like there's getting to be quite a line of people that want to drive up the mountain today. There was no line when we first got here, so we're gonna need to get ourselves into the car and start making our way up the mountain before we have to do a ton of waiting in line. So that's where we're at. Now, I need to find the rest of my family and where they went.
Oh, you already did? Oh.
I found snakes.
You found a snake?
Yeah. There's like
Yeah, big one.
They, on their walk to find a place to go to the bathroom, they found blueberries. Eli shared some with me. That was very sweet. And they also found a snake.
I hear him. Oh, there he is.
Oh, really?
Oh,
I'll try to get him.
try to get him.
That's a good size one.
A good size one. Then why?
Oh, there he is, right here.
Oh, I see it. Oh.
I don't know. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, I see it. I see the end of him. I see the end of his head.
Oh, stop. I see his head.
Oh, look, raspberries.
Snakes, blueberries, raspberries. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, he is a good sized snake.
He's 2 feet long, at least.
Oh, darn it. Where did he go now?
Where is he?
He's down in there somewhere now.
You want to go to the blueberries?
Sure. It's about 30 seconds worth of picking right there. Those are delicious. Oh, so fresh, so yummy.
Yeah. Hope you like them.
Delicious, she said. Colin's living his best life. Oh my gosh. It's definitely getting busy. Lots of cars in line to go up. We've got a road crew guy here, and I think he's keeping count of like how many cars are going up. I would assume that there's a capacity up there. So I'm glad we came and got in line. We just learned that it is 38 degrees up there.
That's not going on your car, Brittney.
38 degrees up there, 41 miles per hour visibility. Much to my relief, they have porta potties. Over there, there's a little gift shop. We're gonna check that out when we come back down. Behind the motorcycles over there, they also have gas. It is, of course, expensive, but if you need it, it's there. And presently, at the time that we are going up, the road closes to upbound traffic at 6, and all vehicles must depart the summit at 6:45 p.m. All right. Here we go. The initial climb is wooded. I'm attempting to use the GoPro to film the trek up, and it has fallen twice, but I've now put my phone on the front there to try to weigh it down so that it will stay. And so far, so good. We'll see if it continues. We've got some snacking going on back here, and everyone is paying attention and excited to see the views. Can you chew with your mouth closed, young man? Collin. Brandon is our steadfast driver on our trek up. When you pay, you get this bumper sticker. This car climbed Mount Washington. Brandon says it's not going on my vehicle. Why? Why don't you want it on my vehicle?
It's ugly.
It's ugly, he says.
Oh, look, they spared no time. They put it on before they actually could.
Oh my gosh.
Before they actually climbed it.
This car in front of us did too, right under their license plate. It's on. I love it.
Not centered.
Not centered. Yeah, that's rough, but. So yeah, we're, I guess, not putting this on our vehicle. It is rather large. And now that I see it on that car, it's large. So hold on. I'm in support of not putting it on our vehicle, but I will be keeping it. So we are climbing during peak time, which is the reason for the pricing as it currently is. We only got charged for 2 kids, even though we did tell her 3 and the ages of them. 5 and over is supposed to be a charge. So Collin should have been a charge, but we didn't get charged for him. So we paid $85, really should have paid $95, and then there was a 2.2% credit card processing fee. Yeah. Charlie was just commenting on how her ears have been popping as we've been ascending the mountain. There are some spots to pull over on the way up or down. It is this same road up and down. They tell you that you need to have your vehicle in low gear on the way down. And I'm very thankful that we brought some sweatshirts with us since it is 38 degrees at the top. Oh, wow.
Let's say whose idea that was.
That was Brandon's idea. The kids just saw a beautiful view out that side window.
There's like trails of grassiness. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was a ski mountain that you saw.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
If we fell down,
We are definitely getting up there. We passed mile marker 2 a little while ago, and it's a 7.5 mile trip up, I think I've read, and maybe even said once already. Still pretty wooded, but when you look through the trees, you can see that we are pretty high up. Miko's Bridge, I guess that was called, back there. Oh my gosh, so beautiful already. What beauty.
Daddy, have you used that popping?
Oh yeah.
This road is pretty narrow overall. Looks like they're doing a little construction over there. And so that sign at the bottom that warns you about it being narrow on the way up, and if you don't like heights, that you maybe would prefer to take a tour, I think it is aptly placed. We're doing fine. None of us are too worried about heights, but it is a good warning for those who are. Oh, those views that we're glimpsing through the trees. Look at that. The trees are getting a lot shorter. less oxygen up here, so they don't grow as tall. The road gets real narrow through here. I don't really know what will happen if we meet someone who's coming down anytime soon. We'll figure it out if we have to. I can't believe we only just now hit mile 4. Oh, my ears are starting to pop. Oh my word. Wow.
OMG.
4,000 feet.
Unbelievable views.
We started at 1,500.
Wow. It's getting chilly. Hanging myself out the window is getting chilly. There's definitely a clear drop in temperature around here. But wow. Oh my gosh.
Almost the height of that cloud.
We are going up,
Yeah.
twisting and turning.
Yeah, I do. Woo, it's cold.
Yeah.
Can you shut your windows, please?
Shut mine.
Mom's too busy videoing, so she can't.
Oh my gosh. It's quite the grade here.
Yeah. I see where we were.
I can only imagine when the paving equipment was up here.
Oh yeah, look, you can see the parking lot down there.
You can see the parking lot. Oh my gosh.
That
Can't
looks
really
so
take my eyes off the
tiny.
road for long.
Wow.
That's so tiny.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. This part is extra steep.
Holy.
And there are no guardrails or anything. I'm very glad I'm not the one driving. I think that would freak me out a little bit. We're pretty narrow here. I like being on this side of the road because we're up against
You realize
a wall. I know. That's what I was just about to say. Brittney was like, you realize we're going to have to go down, right? Yeah. We're going to have to be on the other side of the road on the way down.
Renting a helicopter.
Renting a helicopter, yeah.
I think this is where we could see from the cars from the parking lot.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
This is where the people down there
Unreal.
are seeing us.
We are way above that ski mountain over there.
Oh my god, yeah, we are.
We just hit mile 5, so we have about 2.5 miles left to go.
Oh my rock towers.
Unbelievable. Cannot even handle this. Oh, look at that cloud.
Oh my god, we're right in that cloud.
We are up above that cloud.
This car is wired to the plane right now.
We are right in the cloud.
Oh,
Yeah, it's nice that we came up on it earlier. Almost everyone that went up is probably still up there.
when else in your life are you going to get to see views like this? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. My nature-loving soul is eating this up. Whoa. We are higher than the clouds.
6,000 feet.
We're 6,000 feet up.
This is where last winter they recorded the lowest temperature in North America, or in the world. Is it the world? What is it?
I don't know. I can't remember now, but yeah, it was cold.
I see it last year.
Yeah, last winter, yeah.
I see a train.
What do they call it? The cogway?
Yeah, it's a neat, I think that's how people on the tour come up.
You can pay to take that train up.
Your destination is ahead on the left.
Oh my gosh.
Clouds.
What?
I want to be like and parachute off this.
Parachute off of this?
What's that called?
Parasailing? Paragliding. We are almost to the top. Look at this cloud just blowing by in front of us. Oh my gosh.
We could touch this cloud.
We are in the clouds right now. In the clouds, guys.
To touch it. Wait.
Eli was adamant that he needed to take his shoes off once we were here so that he could say his bare feet had touched Mount Washington. So Charlie's following suit. Now Colin's doing it.
You guys realize you could just do this too, right? Look.
They want their feet to touch, Brandon. It's actually not too windy up here at the moment, but holy Toledo, look at this. Absolutely breathtaking. Like a painting. Unbelievably beautiful. Look at that ski mountain. It looks like it's just ant trails from here. They're cold, so So this is their idea of a solution. They're laying behind rocks to try to block the wind. Oh my word.
What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance? And I wonder what's that like? I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish he felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name.
Yeah, there's a big building.
Way down there is where we began this trek.
What's it like to hold his hand when he tells you that you're all he wants? And it's midnight, oh, I'm thinking about him. I have got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish he felt the same, and I'm acting stupid like every day. Don't know what to do or what I should say, 'cause I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name. I wanna hold his hand, 'cause I can't stop thinking about him. And would he understand if I told him how I feel about him? I've got him on my mind, but he doesn't know my name, and I'm running out of time. I wish he
truly cannot describe for you just how amazing this experience was. From small to big, every member of our family enjoyed the views and the humbling experience of remembering what small parts of this amazingly large and beautiful world we each are. Simply put, we were absolutely mesmerized. I think that each of us could have spent hours upon hours just standing here gazing out at these views, and it still wouldn't have been enough. It feels surreal. It feels like we're on top of the world. And it is not lost on us how fortunate we are that we visited on a day when the visibility was 90 miles. It truly is not all that common to be able to visit Mount Washington and experience 90 miles of visibility like we were. It's actually only a 30% chance that you'll have visibility like this on any given day that you travel up Mount Washington. After we parked the car, we spent a good amount of time exploring these views and the rocks that are toward the summit of Mount Washington. The true summit is up a little set of stairs, and it was directly behind us at this point, and we do head up there in just a moment, so you'll get to see that whole area as well. But we really just wanted to spend some time exploring, stretching our legs, and soaking in these astounding views. I have never felt more like I was one with the clouds than on this visit. These clouds were just rolling through right at eye level. It felt like you could just hop on one and ride it along. And of course, we know science, that isn't actually a thing. But that inner child of mine was definitely ignited, and those fantasy ideas of being able to sit on or ride on clouds were going through my mind for sure. And it was fun just to entertain that childlike imagination for a little while.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if I'll ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high. Even if the sky is falling down. Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly. Sometimes we're crashing down, but we get up and start from the ground.
As we reached the summit, a couple of things happened. One, I made the observation that the buildings on the summit are chained down, and that is because the wind and weather can be so intense at the top of Mount Washington. Seeing for myself those chains and the size of them, as well as the fact that they were bolted right into the ground, it just made it super obvious how intense the weather can be up here, and we were experiencing a little bit of that at this time. It was just very interesting how, as we crested this area, the weather completely changed in an instant. We went from having 90 miles of visibility to complete cloud coverage in not very long. We still have a little bit of blue skies at this point, but once we head into the building where the museum and the gift shop are, by the time that we come out, the cloud coverage is totally different, and we are absolutely immersed in clouds. And so my biggest recommendation is simply visit Mount Washington at some point in your life, because it's unlike anything else. But also, if you have a little bit of wiggle room with when you visit, then be sure to stay tuned to the weather and try to select a day where you're going to have decent visibility, because those views are mind-blowing. And if you arrive at the top of the mountain and the weather is looking good, then enjoy the views while you can before you go into the building, because as we observed on this day, the weather can change in an instant. Prior to this visit, I had no idea that there was a summit building, and as you can see from the description, the ground level of this building is really dedicated to hikers. You can hike up Mount Washington, and it is wonderful that at the top, at the summit, they offer different amenities to hikers to help them feel a little bit of relief, which I imagine they would need after hiking up this entire mountain. The main level offers so many amenities for everyone, from first aid to an information desk, a post office, the gift shop, the museum, a cafeteria where you can get something to eat. I'm not really sure that there's much else that you need. Oh, bathrooms too. And on the roof there is an observation deck and some telescopes. At the base of the mountain, we had observed that there was a gift shop, and the plan originally was when we came down the mountain, before leaving the area, we would stop in at that gift shop. But once we got to the summit and realized that there was also a gift shop there, we just opted to head into this gift shop, and it gave us the opportunity to do a little bit of warming up, which we were all really excited about because the wind was definitely making the summit a chilly environment. And the gift shop has lots of different souvenir items, from decks of cards to clothing to a variety of different pins and magnets, lots and lots of different options so that you can remember your trip up Mount Washington. After browsing about the gift shop, we made our selections. Collin and Charlee chose a map of Mount Washington and the surrounding areas. The map was waterproof, which I really appreciated because it made it a little more durable, and so it's going to hold up to some play is the goal. They're very interested in maps and that sort of thing these days. These pins were something that Eli and I both chose, and then we also grabbed an ornament to add to our Christmas tree this year.
I absolutely love these machines, but this one is out of order. My heart is broken. Oh. It's currently just like a whiteout outside the windows. I had no idea that there was a museum, but we're headed down there. Oh, more opportunities to buy things. Oh gosh.
This museum area was fantastic. It's not super huge, which I appreciated. That made it feel like it was not overwhelming and it wasn't going to take too much time, and it truly felt like it enhanced our experience here at the summit of Mount Washington. There was no cost. You pay to go up to the summit, so there was no additional cost, let me put it that way, to go into this museum. Instead, you just needed to get some tokens from a staff member in that little shop area that was right in front of the museum. And that was another thing that I found interesting. We went from the gift shop right upstairs to another almost gift shop-esque area before entering the museum. Another opportunity to try to get you to make some purchases, I suppose. We were able to get through there without anyone's eyes getting too locked onto any object that they felt they had to have. We really enjoyed taking our time browsing around this museum area and reading a bunch of the information that was available. I tried to include a lot of it here in this vlog, and I tried to just show it off quickly. I know that everyone has a different preference for how they want information like this. in a vlog. Some people just don't really want to spend a whole lot of time on it, and others really want to read everything that's available. So you can pick and choose how you would like to take this content in. If you just want to view it in the time that I provide and just read little highlights here and there, then that is perfectly fine. But if you would like to be able to read the full amount of information, then go ahead and pause this video as often as you'd like so that you can do that.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. Fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away, standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Smile. What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Dreaming of you.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark? From so far away, show us where we are. What makes the sun go to sleep every night? And what's it dreaming of? I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. How come the trees gets undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes, until winter comes. It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. Oh, I wonder.
Look out the window. You can see a little tiny bit there, and then it's just super cloudy everywhere. There's the train.
At the absolute highest point of Mount Washington, the true summit, if you will, there is a sign where a lot of people like to take their picture, and there was a bit of a line to get to that location, which I imagine there is on any given day. Charlie and I were the only ones in our family who chose to brave the very chilly and strong winds and wait to get our picture taken in that location. Our patience did pay off. We were rewarded. We did get our picture. I'll include that at the end of this vlog for anyone who'd like to see it. I had hoped to call Brandon and encourage him and the boys to come out of the car and just pop over for the picture real quick so all 5 of us could be together, but the service at the top of the mountain is pretty darn spotty, so I wasn't able to get a hold of him and make that communication work out. So just Charlie and I were in the picture. We will treasure it all the same and all of the other memories that came along with this day together.
The weather has changed quite a bit since we first came up here. Oh, warmth of the car. Yay! I'm feeling extra thankful and appreciative that we had the beautiful weather that we did when we first came up, because the weather has completely changed and the visibility is pretty minimal now, and the views are just not there the way they were. Really can't see much of anything besides clouds. Our car is so cool, and I didn't even realize we have something called hill descent control. Brandon's like not even using the brakes, and the car is just braking itself. That's really awesome. Smart girl. I like my car. Oh, there's a little bit of views again. Underneath the clouds, there are some views. Oh, chilly. We've got the heated seats on. It's, July 30th, and yeah, it's chilly enough up here at the summit of Mount Washington that heated seats feel real good right now. I wonder what all this construction is.
Daddy, why do you have...
Down we go. Look at that line of clouds. Oh, people aren't doing a super good job staying on their side of the road, which is making it hard for us to be on our side of the road.
I have 2 suggestions for you as you make your descent down the mountain. Number 1, utilize the areas where you can pull off to cool your brakes. We stopped at the very first one, and it was primarily because I wanted to take some pictures of the views, but we also learned that it was a great opportunity for us to cool our brakes because they were making quite a smell. So it was a good reminder for us that regardless of how in shape, if you will, you feel like your vehicle is, it's still a good idea to give those brakes the opportunity to do a little cooling down from time to time. And while you're at it and you're letting your brakes cool, take advantage of the views in that area. Get out of your car, take a little walk around the area, snap some pictures, because it is simply so beautiful. At every single one of the stops, at every single stage of the trek up and down, the whole experience of visiting Mount Washington from start to finish is a very beautiful experience. If you've had the opportunity to check out any of our other family adventure vlogs, then you'll know we really prefer to go on family adventures that have no cost or low costs. This was definitely a bit of a splurge compared to what we prefer, but I will say it was entirely worth it. And this is an experience that I know we will be talking about for years to come, and it is certainly something we will do again one day. If you are looking for motivation related to adventures that you can go on with your family, especially ones that are low or no cost, then you should certainly subscribe to our channel, because that is a big bulk of what we highlight around here at the Bees Business. We also have other types of lifestyle content here on our channel, specifically things related to motherhood, parenting, teaching, marriage, things that we have experience with and feel like we have valuable information to share with others. So please subscribe, please become a member of the community here at the Bees Business. We would love to have you. We are so thankful that you joined us for today's adventure, traveling up and of course back down Mount Washington. It is absolutely an adventure that you should pursue at least once in your life. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, share it with anyone that you think may also enjoy it. Both of those things really help out our channel. Again, thank you so much for joining us on this adventure and spending some of your day here with us. We can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!